This is a quick presentation on GraphPad C, and I'm going to demonstrate how we can purchase a form, add our company information to that form so it actually appears every time we open it, and then make minor modifications to that form. In addition, I'll demonstrate how the form can be integrated to a backend system kind of in a generic sort of way. But to start with, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and purchase a standard form. And so to do that, we'll just go to the store. We'll go to buy. Ask if we want to buy it. This is in my sandbox environment. I've already bought this a couple of times for this presentation, so we'll get a transaction completed successfully. And now if we go over to our new documents, we'll actually see that we have got a form. Now, when we looked at the type of form we were purchasing, we should have seen that we had a company logo in the upper and right hand corner and then company information in the left hand corner. To populate that, we'll start with the logo. We're going to take a something from our photo library, and we'll go ahead and zoom in so we get a nice crisp resolution of this. And then what we need to do is actually add this to the GraphPad image library. So we'll select it, we'll go to copy group, and we'll say create image. Now we can edit that image by going to library, my images, edit, select the image we want to edit, and now we get the property form. And in this property form we need to change the name to company logo. Quit. Which is great, except it doesn't capitalize logo, which needs to be capitalized. So now if we save that, close out our form, and reopen our form with company logo, we'll notice that the logo is in the upper right hand corner the way we expect. We can put in our company information by going to information. And now we have company name, address, and phone number. And we'll just put in Centex. And for an address, we'll just put in 54 Elm. You'll notice I'm typing very small names, so I don't spend a lot of time typing. Elm. And then for our phone number, we'll put in just our number pad 555-555-1212. Okay, and we'll close that, saving it. Now when we open our form, we'll see that information is populated. Now, zooming in, we'll see that we've got a gap here, and we want to show how we can address that. So it's set up for two lines of address, and we really only want one. So to correct that, what we'll do is we'll go into the dev mode. Now we'll no longer be able to complete this form at that point, and what we'll be able to do is actually modify it. So did that take? Okay. So now we see our items that actually show us what our template text looks like. And what we'll do is go to settings and we'll turn our field names on. So now we see that we have this line 2, which is currently called address. We go to the properties and select it. What we can do is change that to, whoops, picked the wrong one. There we go. Change that to phone. Company phone. Return. So we see we made a typo. Try that again. Phone. Return. Okay. And now we'll delete this one. Okay, so now it's going to be when we open this new form, and this is going to be a new form, we'll actually see that we have our phone number there. So now we need to shrink this down to where we want it to be. I'm going to do one other thing. Say for example I don't want this scope of work. I can double tap on it, it's gone. So now this is the way we want our new company form to look. We want company name, company address line 1, and company phone. And what we'll do is we'll now save this template. It defaults to 2001, 2002 as you add them, and we'll call it my template. Could have called it my form, whatever. Save. So now when we open this up, we'll see our phone number being populated in the correct location. Okay, so we'll go ahead and switch out of dev mode to the configure mode. Okay, and when I say configure, it's the configurable version, but I probably ought to change that naming convention. So if we open this form as it stands, and actually we'll do one other thing. We're going to go to email, and I've defaulted in information so you can actually get into my dev server. We'll turn the licensing on. We'll notice that our integration point, which is our map, is now not grayed out, it's enabled. And now if I go to this, ask me about my location, I can go to a appointment, which is shown up on the map. If I open the appointment, that downloads all the information about that appointment, and now when I open up my new template form, what we'll see is that the client information that I want to present on this form is automatically populated for me. So this is a very quick demonstration, but it shows the general features. It shows you how you can actually purchase a form, then customize that form, purchase a form, add your company information, your logo, and your company details to that form. We can make minor changes to that form and resave it as a new template, and then we can actually integrate that with your backend system. And this will be documented in the user's guide. This is still in the early stages of development. So with that, that's my presentation. Thank you very much.